Good morning. It is a Monday video and it's very hot. So we are actually at Monte Abrim Church inside where the sun is not shining out, bright sunshiny day, which it is right here. Yesterday was 106 in the feel-like temperature. So we're experiencing the heat wave too, but we're a little more used to it down here, maybe. So we do pray for you guys that are experiencing the heat all through the country. Got some very exciting news, very emotional, muy emocionado news, as we would say here in Spanish. If you remember the delegate that was put out of her house and had to move, she's now actually the kids and her are attending Monte Abrim some, but she came by our house the other day, and her husband need some money. They can't live where they were, and so they've got to do something. He's working full-time as a construction worker, but they need more money. So believe it or not, she has property there in in Pino Suarez, and she wants to sell it. So she approached me about buying it, and I questioned her about it. We've had this issue before, if you remember, in Chanca, and somebody was going to let us have the property, and it fell through. So you can't buy property in the pueblos; they're all tied up. All the land is already taken, unless somebody in the pueblo wants to sell you the property. So this actually is being owned by Pedro, who comes to the church, and of course the kids. It's one of our biggest churches there, and so she wants to sell the property. So we went out, Tomas and Giovanni, my wife Isaac, went out to look the property over. Well, it actually is we'll show pictures of it as we go through. They'll be clipped in, and maybe in a spot of video or something at the end of this report today. But it's on a hill, and I thought it'd be a very good name would be call it Mount Calvary Baptist. But you know, up on top of the hill, it's flat, and they've actually dug out a hole for a septic tank that could be put in. And I don't know where the septic tank would drain. We haven't figured that out yet. But we talked with them. They're willing to sell it. Of course, we'd still have to build a building, probably pour a cement slab, and then put cinder blocks up and so forth. But that's down the road a little bit. For right now, we just need to buy the property. And of course, when I asked how much the property was, she said 50,000 pesos, which comes out to a little over $3,000 US, which that's fantastic. So we're talking about buying it. We talked to Tomas, and he knew a man that could come by and survey it. And so he called him on Saturday, and he came by. Of course, they didn't really come by. They did a satellite picture of it. And so he's already got that part done. Tomas will pay him today, and we'll get the site plat and so forth, exactly what's there, and whether or not we can build on that property. So it sounds like it's all good to go, and we're ready to do. We've already paid for the site plan, gave that money to Tomas yesterday, and so we're very excited that God's going to give us a building, a church there in Pino Suarez, because that'll put us visual through the week in the people's minds and hearts. So when we visit, they'll know exactly who we are and where to come to. And that's exciting. It's not somebody's house. It will be our own place. So please pray with us over that. And if any of you would like to donate for that project, please feel free to do so through BIMI, and my number is 1634. So you can mark it, my name, that number, 1634, and send it to BIMI and just mark it church, and they'll make sure they correctly catalog that and give it to me as funds for the church. And so any of you that want to donate that direction, please do so. We're excited about what God's doing. And so continue to pray. God's been good. We had good services Sunday here at Monte Abrim. I'm preaching here the last 2 Sundays of July and the first Sunday of August for Pastor Petch. So keep that in mind. We actually did make it out Sunday night for Sunday evening service here at Monte Abrim. Pastor Petch was kind of funny Sunday morning. He announced that he was going to keep the message to an hour and a half on Sunday night, and he did. And so we were able to come. It was still light outside when we went home. So continue to pray. The delegate there in Pino Suarez cannot go there to live. She can only go there to work during the day. She travels out on a moto, comes back every day. So keep her in mind as well, and the family and the things that are there. But thank you so much. God's moving. We're excited. And just continue to lift us up in prayer.